Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to From Heroes to Icons. I'm Jason. For these episodes that will be coming out soon, I will be known as the Purest. That's what my wife calls me. I really stick to my guns when it comes to the things that I like. Made a couple of reviews, a little video about a couple of movies and different things like that. Mostly trailers, stuff like that. Oops. And I wanted to begin to do trailers. I wanted to do some videos concerning TV shows, movies, and the like. I've been told I'm a little bit too critical. I'm a little bit too hard. But we know when things are adapted into anything, whether a comic book being made a cartoon, a comic book being made a film, a comic book being made into a television show, or even if it's vice versa and a television show becomes a comic book, or a novel adaptation becomes a comic book or a television show or a film, something is going to be lost in translation. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that. I do understand how television is adapted, transformed, filmed, etc. How these things are made and how some choices need to be made about how whatever is being translated into a different media. But this is like a disclaimer video. This is kind of like a warning. I like what I like, and that's it. Sometimes we are told to have kind of a one way of thinking, being kind of apologetic, if you will, about certain things that we like, not to be overcritical. Look at it, with an open mind and try to understand where the director, where the writer, the artist, or whomever is doing the translation is coming from. And I understand that. That being said, we like what we like. Sometimes when we see stuff being transformed into a different media, the takeaway is not the same. Sometimes we feel a little robbed. Maybe there was something we wanted in it that wasn't in it. Sometimes there's things that we love about it, and then other times there's things that we just straight hate about it. And sometimes you gotta make a decision just not to watch something, just not to buy something, just not to participate in something. And if you do, I'm here to tell you it's all right to have the opposite or unpopular opinion about something. Watched The Wheel of Time last night. Gonna be doing some reviews with my daughter about that. Me and Bullseye Bob did a review discussion on book 1. Hopefully we will be continuing that with book 2 soon. But I will be doing reviews hopefully with my daughter on the Amazon Prime TV show The Wheel of Time. It is what it is. My wife calls me the Purest. Take that as you will. I know people, I've been discussing stuff with people. It's just another turning of the wheel and all this other type of stuff. But listen, if I don't like something, I don't like it. That's just, it is what it is, and people, we need to learn that everybody has a different opinion. It's not that I'm wrong. It's not that I'm right. I feel how I feel. I don't like the direction something is going in. I thought something might have been cut out. I thought something should have been added. Why did they do it like this? Of course, you know what I'm saying? We always have our opinions. Some people just love to be in love with stuff. And I guess as a semi-creator of things, I've never actually finished or published anything. But, as a wannabe creator, you see stuff and you're like, and it's all right to shake your head and be like, I don't like that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess we don't have to pound it down to rubble and say that it was a dumpster fire or whatever and come for the actors and the actresses and all that. They're just doing their job. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a lot of these, especially like the Marvel movies and stuff like that, and we're told, not picking nobody out individually, but we're told that we should just be happy with, whatever that comes out or whatever. And I'm just like, there's so much stuff in life that you have to deal with that you have no uh, voice in it, and you just have to put up with it just because. And when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to setting your time aside for something, me and my wife have watched things and be like, that's 2 3 hours you can't get back in your life. That was wasted. And I think it's all right to say that. I think it's all right to, and once you're invested in something, and whether it be a recreation, an adaptation, or whatever it is, that you can have a strong opinion about it, especially if you have any type of emotional or psychological attachment to something, a la The Wheel of Time, that will be running the next couple of weeks. As I said before, I watched all 3 episodes. Watch Shang-Chi for the first time. Waiting for my daughter to watch that so we can do a review. And I have my daughter watch these things because she's not invested into these things. She's not a purist like me. She's younger than me. She has a different vibe, a different mindset. So when you come on and you watch the reviews, I'm not just bringing a hammer hard and be like, whether it's for or against something, or I'm straddling the fence. You get a different mindset and just like, oh, I don't feel like listening to Jay. He's ranting again. But sometimes, we don't like to hear the truth. We don't like to hear the truth when you like something and I'll be like, well, I thought it sucked, and then I give my reason and they was like, oh, you thought that? And oftentimes it's a collaboration of thought when I give my opinion on something. It's based on my history with it, how long I've been dealing with it, the first actual piece of whatever, whether it be a book or a comic book or a cartoon, whatever, and then when it's translated into something else, and how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can be very gruff. I can be very straightforward with things like that, and people don't seem to care for that type of mentality. But I'm like, I'm not an apologist. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk a whole lot, but when I say something, I mean it. And that's just that. I do understand other people's opinions. I respect other people's opinions, but don't come for me. I really don't even particularly care. It's an open venue. People say whatever they want. You know what I mean? They put stuff in the comments. They come for you, and I'm just like, it's social media. Like, I don't have to agree with anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. We here to try to enjoy whatever it is that we're sharing with you and giving our opinions. If I'll be like, the Matrix 4 is I give it a 3 out of 10. That's just me. I'm just using that as an example. If I like Tobey Maguire over Tom Holland, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? People want to come for your head, and I'm like, come for me. I just won't answer you in the comments. Really, like, it's YouTube, it's Facebook, it's Instagram. It's just like, I'm here in New York. Like, you gonna come to my house? You gonna come for me over that I didn't like the dude's outfit or something? It's ridiculous. But we know things are lost in translation. We know this. But it seems like when people have the opposite opinion about something, or they're what people call overly opinionated about something, it becomes an issue. And it's like, well, why can't I feel the way I feel? Like, I love the comic book, but I didn't like the cartoon. I like the cartoon, but I don't necessarily buy the comic books. You know what I'm saying? I watched the TV show, but I haven't read the novels. You can like whatever you want to like. We're here to just share it and let people have their own opinion. That being said, I guess I talked for too much longer, but this is from Jason, the Purest. Hope you have enjoyed this preview episode of all the reviews that I hopefully want to do. And if my daughter doesn't watch it, I'm just gonna come for the show anyway I want to. Because if you invested in something, you know what I mean, and you don't like it, uh, is it fair that you can't voice your opinion because you don't like it? I don't know. My wife gonna get me for that one. But I guess, you don't have to bring the critical quick to something and just chop the head off the thing. Although sometimes, I guess you can just Siskel and Ebert something and just give it a thumbs down and don't have to talk too much about it. But like I said, if you've been invested in something, then you definitely want to have an opinion about it. You ain't got to curse nobody. You ain't got to, go over the top. But if you're like, well, why was it like this? And sometimes, and I'm going to say this, and I don't think a lot of people is going to agree with this, but sometimes things just need to be left alone. We want to make movies. We want to make cartoons. We want to have television shows and all of these IMAX films and all of these great things like that. Sometimes things just don't work. If we don't want to keep it 100, some things just need to be left in the medium where they originated, because it can be enjoyable for some. But if I've been reading something, I've been collecting comic books close to 40 years now, and it's like you see something and then they flip the script on it, whether because it's the change of the times or whatever. I'm an old man, pretty much. Always been an old man in my mindset. And it's like, oh, well, things change and people change and the world changes or whatever. But no matter how much the world changes, no matter how much society changes, a good story is just that, a good story. And sometimes we lose the story in wanting to tell something else and trying to make somebody else feel good about themselves or whatever. Just tell a story. It's make believe anyway. That's why we here. God of War and Fantastic Four and the Wheel of Time and Dragonlance and Popeye and all and Lone Ranger, all of this stuff. It's fake. And it's just like, can't we just enjoy ourselves without it being a whole lot of hoopla? Not unless the character is made, for controversy. And then that's that character. Most likely, if you don't want no controversy, you're not gonna, partake of that media. But that's what I had to say about this. Hopefully, I will have my review with my daughter for the first 3 episodes of Wheel of Time out by Sunday. I hope, if she can sit down and finish watching it. I'm going to watch it again with my wife and see if I can get a little bit more out of it. Look at it from not such a critical eye. But, this is Jay. This is what I'm about. I'm not trying to be fake. I'm not really trying to just jump on a bandwagon with nobody. Always have my own opinion. I like what I like, and that's it. You know what I mean? If people don't want to watch the video, I can't. Like my man from Arkham Comics, man. I hope you liked the video, but if you didn't, there's nothing I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? We are who we are, and it is what it is. Shed no tears. Hope I didn't piss nobody off with this video, but if I did, I didn't mean to. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna apologize, because the truth is the light. You know what I mean? Please like, share, and subscribe. No hard feelings. And as always, people, be great and do great. Peace.